guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm going to be cutting out some zipper boxing out of this blue for a client down the Outer Banks. We take a trip in just about 2 weeks. So I'm going to bring you guys along on what it looks like as we prepare and get ready for taking this big trip. This is our first trip of 2026, so I'm super excited. So I'm going to get to cutting and get everything ready to go, and I'll bring you guys along for it. Bring the trailer to Outer Banks. I usually can just fit it like in our big expo and the cargo carrier on the back. So usually we'll just bring the covers, but this time we're bringing like a lot more cushions, and so we need a little more space. So we do have a covered trailer that we bought a few years ago. So this trip we're taking the trailer, so we got to load up all of our clients' cushions in the trailer. Okay guys, it is another day and I am going out with somebody in a little bit. That's why I'm dressed like this, but before I leave, I just need a serge all around here. These are the backrest cushions. They're kind of cut out to go like over the arm of the couch, but this material frays like crazy. It is unbelievable how much it frays. So my mom asked if I could just sew around the edges just so it'll keep it from fraying so she can actually get some work done. We don't do this with every cushion. But if some materials fray more than others, then we will do this. But I've already assembled the zipper plackets and the piping. So the next step is to just assemble them, which is what mom will be doing, but she's actually in Columbia right now with my dad at the State House. So I'm doing this while I'm home, and then when she gets home, she can start assembling them and we can keep moving, getting a little closer to being ready to take all this stuff down to the Outer Banks. Okay, it is about a week and a half till we leave for our work trip, and I just have a little bit more piping to do out of this blue striped fabric, and so I'm gonna get to that. And then my mom's finishing the last cushion of this job, and then we'll move on to our final job for this trip, which are 8 chair pads, I believe. And the chair pads are actually for the house, just like right up the road from the house that we're staying at. They're neighbors and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, we're coming down the home stretch, so I'm gonna get to this piping so we can finish this job and then move on to the next one. Okay, I finished all the piping that we need for the blue striped fabric job, whatever you call it. So now I am moving on to zipper plackets for the chair pads. I have to just sew the zippers into here and then cut out the rest of the pieces and just assemble those. We do have to seam rip one of the slip covers for another client and make a pattern out of that for the base, but then that's it. So yeah, I'm gonna sew these zippers in real quick and get these done so we can start assembling the chair pads. It is the next day and I'm actually about to head out the door with my mom to run some errands, but I have a few minutes before we leave. So now I'm cutting out the seat cushions for the chair pads so I can assemble them when I get home. So that's what we're gonna do, bang these out before we have to head out. Guys, I just made my first chair pad. I made 1 or 2 seat cushions in the past, but it's been a minute since I've made them. So I just finished my first cushion in a while. She wanted this as like the primary print, and then this just kind of like as an accent in case she like wants to flip the chair pads around, just for like wear and tear. So they have little Velcro tabs. They work like this. So they'll sit like this, like on the back of the chair with these little Velcro tabs to hold them in place. This is 2-inch boxing, and it has a little pocket kind of thing for the toggle to go in. We don't do this all the time on the chair pads, but we allotted for a little bit of extra fabric, so we just create a pocket. So I think it turned out so good for my first one, at least in a while. 1 down and 7 more to go. next morning and I just finished 2 more chair pads. I'm very surprised at how fast they're going and how great they look. Not gonna lie, I didn't think I would be able to do this good of a job this quickly. For not really doing cushions all the time, these are moving really fast and I think I'm getting the hang of it. So I'm really excited. So I have 3 total, the one I did yesterday and then these 2. So I have 5 more to go. I think I can bang them out in like an hour or 2. So yeah, we can move on to something else because I don't want to be stuck in the sewing room doing these all day. So we're gonna bang these out and that way we can move on to something else. All 8 of these are done and I think they look really good. There's literally like thread everywhere. This is ridiculous. Anyway, these are all done and I think our client is going to love them. I love the little accent piece on here. I'm going to bag these up and put them in our cover trailer to take, and then Mom's working on one more slip cover, and then I think after that we should be done and ready to go. We're staying right on track and I'm so excited. I cannot wait to get all this done and then go deliver them to our clients' houses. Okay guys, it is the evening before we leave on our big trip and I'm sitting down to sew together these little pillows. They have the strap and they go on the Adirondack chair. So the house that we're staying at, they were previous clients, but they let us stay at their house anytime we need to. So we just try to leave a little gift for them every time we're there. So this time we're leaving Adirondack chair pillows for them. They have 8 chairs. My mom already made one, so I just need to finish these 7. I have to finish these pretty quickly because I still have to go pack and do some other things before we leave. So anyway, I'm literally exhausted. I ran my longest run yet this afternoon, and so I'm like feeling so exhausted, but it's all good. I'm going down the home stretch. This is week 11 of my 12-week plan, so I'm super excited. I'm gonna finish these and then go ahead and start packing. Okay, these are all done. Mom already took the rest of them to start packing them up, but yeah, these are what they look like. They have piping around the edge and a little strap to go around the back of the Adirondack chair and a nice little zipper. So we're gonna fill these with pillows and then get them backed up and ready to take to our friend's house. These are all of my sweatshirts I recently organized, and I even got rid of a couple, which is surprising because I love my sweatshirts. But I like to bring 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 on trips like these, but I don't know which ones I want to bring because I can't decide. I'm definitely bringing this one. This is my newest one. It's Puma brand, but it's kind of giving like the old Phillies logo, which, you know me, I'm from Pennsylvania. I'm a Phillies girl, so I got this at a thrift store and it was like $6. It was like brand new. I love it. I don't know if you can hear that. We're driving my dad's car and he listens to Pride and Prejudice all the time. So you can hear it. Okay, we are ready to leave. I got Libs and my niece Riley back here.
We're so not awake.
No, but we have our coffee, which is good. We are ready for a, what is it, 8-hour ride.
Yeah.
Cheers, let's go. Okay guys, we just stopped for gas. This is our first stop on our trip and we're getting back on the road. We're about 4 hours away, so I'm super excited to get to the beach, but I'm gonna end it out here. Thank you guys so much for watching and following along. I'm gonna be posting our work trip vlog next, so you're not gonna wanna miss that. So make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye friends.